Oh, I can set up different scenes. Sorry, I'm literally taking moments to figure out what I'm doing because I have updated OBS with a cheeky little setting so that I can view both Twitch and YouTube chats at the same time via OBS. So I'm testing the item plugin, so hopefully things behave itself. I can see that Clyde has popped in on Twitch, grabbing their scrap. Absolutely lovely stuff. It's got two different dashboards, so I'm not 100% familiar with how I'm going to get it working. Seems to be doing what I'm asking it to. I'm just learning the new system a little bit because I didn't realize I could create like scenes that I use for live, and then if I go into like a build mode, I can just do it for videos. That's actually really, really cool. I like that. Yes, it has been 9 days since I last streamed because I am dead on the inside. It's funny because it's true. No, I've just been having a really, really, really bad flare with my axial spar, so I've not been sleeping very well. Work's been pretty stressful, and I've just not had the energy or capacity in the evenings. It's genuinely been one of those where I just can't bring myself to sit down and stream. I have been working on a few other bits and pieces though, so over on the YouTube account, so it is the one that is also being multi-streamed too. Woo woo woo. I've actually published my first video in a series for interview and job applications. Main thing to bear in mind with that is I am based in the UK, so while I do have some experience in what you need to do to get past a recruiter, just bear in mind that I'm basing that off UK applications, not necessarily going to be applicable for US. It may be, I hope so. Cozy! Get that scrap, boy! Boy! Oh, but yes. Hopefully I don't have too many issues with the new OBS docs, because it looks like it's all working nicely. But there's plenty of time for it to go horribly wrong. As long as I can see both chats, so it will just be Twitch chat that appears on screen. I do need to have a look into whether or not I can use a plugin to basically put that onto my stream elements overlay, or if I need to work that in as a separate overlay. We'll find out. I just need to do some more homework. But I just want to stream tonight. We're just going to stream tonight. So if there are any issues, if any of the audio is weird, because I've been doing a few other bits and pieces, just let us know. It should be okay, but should be okay doesn't always equate to actually okay. So we shall see. Go Mark! Go Mark! Yes, I missed you. I hope you're doing well, mate. It's oh, it's all been weird and wonderful. Glad to hear it, Cozy. We'll find out when we get into the game anyway, because it may wind up being that the audio is just hideously wrong, but we'll find out. Might be like 5% too loud. Let me adjust that slightly. So let's take that and let's drop down to that. Let's go it up. That may be a little bit better. I don't want to drop it too much just in case I make a mess of it. That's good, sort of like half a decibel lower. Maybe bring it down a little bit. Boop, bloop, bloop, bloop. There we go. And I'll try not to screen down the microphone too much. We're just going to be taking it nice and easy anyway today. So, like I say, the last time we streamed I was rooting through as well, switching us up over and getting the multi-stream going, so we are present both on Twitch and YouTube. But I do need to look at how I can integrate the YouTube chat into the on-screen chat, just because I think that's handy for everybody to have conversations, etc. Yes, so I'm still in agony, I'm still dying, but I don't want to not stream. And it's been 9 days, and I'm like, you know what, we're just going to chill. I've not had any work today. All I've really done is I've made that video. And we're gonna take it nice and easy. Take it easy peasy. Woo! So, let me get logged into the server. Don't think anybody's on in a minute. And then using my new dock, I can just click this button. Oh, no. The game load didn't control my screen. Ah. And of course I need to go back into the build mode. Because I've not adjusted my game capture. Yay! I should probably just set it to capture any full screen window, but now and again there's something in there and it's like, I can guarantee something will get caught by something weird. Right. So I have put on a couple of cheeky little resource packs, so the tools look a little bit nicer. We've got complementary shaders on. And I've started setting up my base in this cheeky cave. I've missed you, Komaka. We've got our little copper golem, so we made him in our first little house, and unfortunately he oxidized. I need to get bees, because I love him, and he makes me sad. We've got him a little friend over here, who gets to look at his, like, frozen corpse of a buddy. And it turned out we had a zombie spawner, literally, like, on the other side of this wall. So, we've set that up, so zombies will chug through. This is basically on the limit of the spawn zone, so we'll see a dude shoot up in a second. Yo, cave base, yeah. And then I was actually exploring, and something I was working on a little bit earlier today. Why is your copper golem not tortured in a storage system with 100 of his brethren stuck in a minecart? Because I love them. I feel bad locking him in a box, but he was wandering off and falling in holes and getting into the actual killing chamber, which was a bit like, no, don't do that. But yeah, so the system, everything is based, it's vanilla with sprinkles, so we've got a couple of bits, you know, quality of life mods, but nothing that's like fundamentally game changing. And over here, I found a skeleton spawner. Now, this is a little bit misbalanced, because I was originally putting the killing chamber up here, but if I get it down here, they take 1 hit to kill. This is going to take a hot minute to do anything, because skeletons go up, and something else comes down. Yeah, the copper golems look kind of like the little gearlings. Yeah, I'm on Skelly Bobs. I need to see you sloop up the tunnel. There we go. And they are going to take a little while to come down because they're going to fall into powder snow up the top. And then through a cobweb so that they stay in that block of powder snow long enough. So it will take about, you know, a few seconds, not too long. But we will get strays coming down this tube. I'm not bothered trying to pretty this one up too much because it's out of the base. I might decorate it at some point. But you can see that on the subtitles there, Skeleton Converts. And then in a second, we'll get our first batch of strays plopping down. And I won't even need to use my sword. We do have a little dude hidden back there. He was being a butt. But yeah, there we go. Strays with 1 hit kills. Don't really know why experience can't fit through that sort of gap anymore, which is weird. But we've got him sorting our bones, our bows, our arrows. And we've got the data pack on from Hermitcraft, the vanilla tweaks, so the extra mob heads. So we will get some stray heads and random bits of crap, but for now, our little dude is going to keep these organised. It just means we've got access to bones for when we need them. There's me going and making a bone farm, and I can honestly get loads of them. I know using moss to make bone farms is easy enough, but also like slow arrows and stuff, which is pretty cool. Should probably pop some light there, though. Yeah, so I just need to start making things where we actually have a bit more of a base going on. Yeah, I'm really enjoying some of the updates. Because what we've got, we've basically been on the server for like, maybe like 6 hours or so. Oh, yellow axolotl. Baby axolotl in the water. Hello, little bubba. Oh, they're so cute. I love them. And because we're in a lush cave, this big pool of water gets filled with like tropical fish and things, which I think is also pretty neat. Yeah, you can see we've got like, well, one little dude floating about at the minute. Your buddies all fall into the magma traps. Yeah, but they're so cute. So the roof is actually quite flat in here. I'm not the biggest fan of that. But we already have our secret weapon to deal with that. So we've got our spawners now. So we've got infinite experience. That's fine. We've got bone meal coming out of every orifice. And we're just sort of wanting to get this set up. What's that server? So I'm part of the VHuddle server, which is for VTubers. It's like a little collab group. I can have a word with JC if you want to play. See if I can get you the pack. Because JC is pretty chill, and he's not a VTuber. We've got a couple of people that aren't VTubers in the group, so... But I just found this, like, cave entrance. It was originally closed off up to there, so I'll just try to open it up a bit. And we actually have a few interesting things going on, so... Spawn's about 1,000 blocks that way. There's a drowned just chilling. Have you got a pointy stick, or are you a nice boy? Already signed up for an SMP? Fair play. Just up this river. Can I be bothered to swim up? Yeah, it turns out there's a woodland mansion, like within 1,000 blocks of the spawn, which is pretty spectacular. So I'm going to want to basically dig a tunnel through the cobblestone foundation at some point so we can connect it up to the ocean. That'll be a nice little project at some stage. We'll head down to the initial sort of like spawn town. So we did sort of set up just across an ocean from the actual spawn. Wonders and magic. Hey, fair enough. I'll have to have a look. Are you getting episodes from that? Love the Dark Forest. Yeah, it's gorgeous. And I really like the leaf litter. It makes like digging and placing things and making paths a bit of a pain in the backside, but it does add that extra bit of something. And like just the little leaf particles. Like I cannot wait for vibrant visuals to fully come across to Java. At some point I need to finish this bridge. But oh, you might have heard that. You might have seen a little something in the bottom corner, because I just play with the subtitles on, because sometimes I'm just deaf. It's my boy! I went and traded with some piglins, and they just threw a tiny little dehydrated baby at me. And I was like, oh, okay. And it turns out they're a pain in the ass if you've not got somewhere to, like, hold them. So we're going to take him over. We're going to use him so that we can actually trim down the roof and, like, carve it out a little bit more. Dinner bone. Just wiggly tentacles in the air. But yeah, we're going to make a little, like, dock for him, I think. Because I actually really like the Happy Ghast, and I feel like it's a brilliant alternative. I feel like, had they never released the Elytra, this is as far as flying should have gone. But, that's just me. The older I get, the more I hate flying in games. But I feel like these guys are slow enough that they're not just, like... You don't have to navigate a mountain, but it's not like you're just skipping half the game. And then we got Jericho, who was rescued by JC. We found him in a jungle, like, 2,000 blocks that way, over an ocean. And JC rescued him for us. He's a good boy. He's actually a really good horse. I need to see if I can find him a wonderful partner. We've got some villagers over... Oh, yeah, our base is underneath a pale garden, which is also brilliant. The fact we've got a pale garden with a snowy peak, and then the woodland mansion there, and then the oceans are warm over this side. It's like, we've got loads of resources within sort of, like, arm's length. We've got Banunnies there, so we've got a little village here, so we can fly over there and grab a few villagers, because that's one that nobody else has really touched. So I do want to bring those over, and I think I want to set up a bit of a... rather than doing, like, sticks and things, I'm tempted to run with clerics for generating emeralds, because we're going to have rotten flesh coming out of our asses. Yeah, so this is our little starter home. I was just like, let's make a little log cabin. Use the new shelves to make some little planters and things. And it's just very sweet. It's just little. It was enough to get us started. Somewhere to put some stuff. And of course, we set up a copper golem. I originally had barrels, and then I realised copper golems can't interact with them. Feels bad, man. And then I had to put that fence in there just so that he didn't get out, but I can just walk through, because finding. So this is where a few of the other members of the server sort of set up as well to start with. There's a lot of trees in the way and not an awful lot of pathing, so that might be something I'll work on at some point. So there's Drago's house. Drago has moved, I think, semi-permanently over that way somewhere. Ooh, fast horse. That one's Jericho. It's not very healthy. Yeah, Drago's got his little house, and I quite like that. It's very charming. We've got a villager trading hall where we can't use the front doors because they'll just escape. So we have to access this through the roof. So there is a mending guy in there. He's a little bit dear for my taste, so I might have to get my own mending man. Just like a little starter. Enchanting area. Someone set up a barn. Oh, we're starting to move some sheep in. Nice. And there's a mushroom island actually not too far off, so I think JC brought some mushrooms back. So I may have to breed those and accidentally kidnap one. Maybe two. I love the little firefly bushes too. I've got a mod on that just has like varied jack-o'-lanterns and stuff as well, just to give them a little bit of something. Shelves are my beloved now. Shelves are awesome. Like, that look you get now when you transition like trapdoor into shelf into stair. Like, oh, it's beautiful. It's wonderful. It's majestic. There's a super smelter someone's put together. I've not really used this one. I want to make my own over at base. There's just a nice little thing here. I don't really know what this is for. I think it's just decorative for like hanging out at. Oh, but we do have the sitting on mod, so we can just pop ourselves down here. Hello. And someone's been setting up some bees over in the birch biome. That needs covering, because that's going to kill some bees when they fly on that. Have I got anything I can put over that? And then have I got... Because I really don't like it when people leave exposed fires, because the bees just fly into them. Like, just put a block. It protects your bees. Ew, look at all that goop. It's okay, bees. I'll help you. Oh, it's still gooping everywhere. Ew. But yeah, seriously, like, just shear your hives. Ah, I upset you, bees, and now I'm going to flee. They'll calm down. You forgive me yet, bees? Nope. Oh, God. Nope, they're still upset with me. Oh, there's a Skellybob spawner down there. So... I'm glad we've got one, like, really close to home, because that's actually very handy. Makes life very easy. But yeah, we didn't actually have to move too far from home. I'm actually going to steal some of these. What I want to find is, like, a proper cherry grove, because there'll be loads of bees in there. But I want to make sure I've got, Silk Touch before I wander over there. I love the little falling leaves. They just add so much. And, like, they updated to the birch biome. Like, the actual, like, fallen logs that they were like, oh, no, we can't, that'd be too much of a pain in the bum. But no, now fallen logs everywhere, and, like, the birch biome's having these flowers and things. Like, they're just... It's not a huge difference, but it's enough to make it feel pretty. And I love it. Like, phenomenal. I, like, design stuff, and I just don't understand why it took them so long to just add a bit of something. Where does this go? Oh, is this Drago's path? I think it is. Is this the one that leads over to Peony's area? I think it is. Yeah, this is the one that leads out to the west. Because I was thinking of building something maybe up there, but then I was like, no. And then I spotted that hole, and I was like, the hole is my house. The hole is my goal. Minecraft was better before. No, it wasn't. The updates are great. People who say that are weird. Like, I think the thing with, like, old Minecraft is people remember when they were playing it, And like that feeling when you'd find diamonds and it meant something and it was all new and everyone was just building square houses out of bricks and glass. Like, it was good times. It was fun. Like, that little bit of nostalgia there really made the game. But the updates have been needed. Like, the updates have kept this game progressing, growing, and becoming something that is just... Like, there's a reason it's, like, the best-selling game in the world. I can't say the best game in the world. That honor goes to Steal a Brain Rot. You know I gotta get me my tralaleo tralala. There's a stall in town that sells Brain Rot plushes, and honestly, it offends me every time I go near it. But no, I really like the direction they're taking the game at the moment. If you do actually want to give some feedback to the team, they've got a survey running at the minute where you can sort of rank your favourite biomes and mobs. Which I went and filled out. I mean, yeah, it took me about half an hour because I wanted to sort of give some relatively detailed feedback. But there was a lot of stuff about how do you find the combat mechanics and that sort of thing. Brain rot is real. Yeah, brain rot's real. I've never seen anyone buy anything from that stall. But the fact that somebody has sat there and gone, this is a great idea, I'm going to sell these in public. Oh. Like, enjoy what you want. Like, to be fair, you know, when we were kids, well, I say when we were kids, when I was a kid, what was the internet fun stuff? You know, ASDF movie, Charlie the Unicorn. Like, I mean, it was dumb. I suppose the only defense is that it wasn't AI generated dumb. It was just dumb. And there's Bells' mushroom tip. Everybody look at Bells' mushroom tip. Yeah, I really built my little cabin in a terrible spot because there's this massive like hole next to it and I keep falling in it. Which is just another reason that I decided to move house sooner than later. Really find a space to put my bed, so it's up. Don't you tell me my bed's too far away. It's right there. Yeah. Nice little snooze, and then we pop out the roof, so we're nice and ready to go on adventures. That was definitely intentional. No, that was just stupid, and I just think it's funny. Yeah, at some point we'll come back and we'll pick up our guest. I'm actually nearly level 30, and if I can get Silk Touch on something, that would make our lives a lot easier. And we'll come back as well and finish building this bridge, because it's a bit meh right now. Hey, Daisy, how you doing? I hope you're keeping well. I've not managed to catch you for a little while. To be fair, I've done an awful job of hanging around on Twitch. I've just sort of been putting stuff on in the background and tuning out in the days. I hope you are keeping well. Oh, goodness me, I've got the odds. Help. Oh, and jaw cramp. That's how I know I'm tired. Oh, it's just been such a long week. But I'm trying to get on the content, like, creation side of things a little bit more, trying to make sure I've got things going. Got to quit your stream, hope you're doing well, thank you. Yeah, we're doing alright today. I'm tired, I'm aching, yeah, but you know, that's just life. But today I've not done too much, so I can just chill for a bit. Which is the way we like it. Oh, right. So, we've had a little bit of a wander around the server to see what's going on. Everyone's sort of got their bases miles away now. I think Drago's not too far off. Yeah, 500 blocks that way. I've not actually visited his new base yet. But, we will be looking to decorate this cave up. Because the idea at this point is to keep this big lake in the centre, run some, like, layers of wood maybe around the edges. Bring this ceiling up a little bit. And maybe have, like, platforms that are made out of, like, brown mushroom blocks, so they're, like, wall mushrooms within the lush cave. And then we can do, like, little rooms that are accessed from those. I think that could be quite charming. We got more axolotls. We do! We got a brown one this time. Oh, he's so grubby. Look at his little face. I'ma do it. I'ma do it. Get in the bucket. Look at him! Let me move my face. Where am I? Where is my capture there? Blub, blub, blub. Look at his little face! Blub, 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 blub. Ah! I love him. Oh, no, the axolotls was such a good... Again, such a just good addition to the game. Like, there's just so many things that were good. And it makes me very, very pleased. Look at him. He looks a little bit, like, unhappy, but that's just a smudge on his little cheek. Back in the water with you. And now you get to stay here forever. Bloop, bloop. So, what am I doing with this area? So we've got a couple of pits that I kind of want to close up. Because this one goes quite deep, actually. So I'm thinking we'll maybe just, like, cover that. That big hole in the middle... Oh, where's the survey comic? Sorry, I missed the message. I think they shared it on the Minecraft main Twitter. Let me see if I can find it. That's the feedback site. God, where was it? Let me see if I can grab them on Twitter. There it is. And then if I drop this in the old chatteroni on that side, then that should go to both chats. Yeah! Oh, sweet! I can just actually comment back to both YouTube and Twitch with that. That's really handy. I'm going to have to make sure I use that dock a lot more. Because, well, I just need to experiment with it, see what the actual functionality is on it. Yeah, we've got this big pit here, and I'm wondering what I can do with that. There's the old social links. I do need to add some bits and pieces as well to the bios, because like we've been a Waifu Wares affiliate for a little while, and I've just not done much at all with it, with the advertising and stuff, which, I mean, to be fair, it's not great for me, and it's a waste of the company's time as well, so I do need to make sure I have a look at that and make sure I'm keeping on top of things. Because that's the thing, it's just like lots and lots of maintenance stuff. Oh, I've got honeycomb now. Should be able to... Because I made these guys... Yeah, he was made out of a waxed block, so he's waxed, but the chest isn't. That's interesting. Anything interesting in the chests? Not really. To be fair, because of the distance I've built this, it's not actually too close to the main base, so it doesn't spawn zombies by itself. Which is very nice. Because if it did, then I would be really mad. You can store bundles inside bundles. That was brilliant to find out. Because it means that if you need to just, like, bring out a stack of bundles, you can bundle your bundles. I think, well, how many is that can carry? Probably 16? Which, if you're winding up gathering lots and lots of little bits of tat, really very handy. What am I doing? My chests are a mess because I've not set up proper storage just yet. We did find a trial chamber, so I've got a couple of bits and pieces knocking about, but I've not really been in a position to actually deal with that. What's I going to do? That's right, I wanted to hit level 30. See if we can get Silk Touch. Let's just eat some melon. Yum, 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 yum. And then I might see if I can build a pen for the ghast, maybe like here for now. So we can start trimming out that roof and then figure out an area to like dock him. Maybe over there. And then have like the platform coming all the way around. I don't know if I just want one level though. I might see if I can have like a level down here. And then like around here it moves up and then continues to curve around that side. Add a little bit of variation. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I just like details. You know we gotta get them details. Excuse me, little dude. I love the copper golems, they're such good fun. Like, I genuinely think if you're doing like a dwarven mine build or something, or even just a mine build, like putting a couple of these little guys in minecarts and having those minecarts moving around your base is just really gonna add a little something. This I should have built a little bit lower because the... No, I tried to, that's right, I tried to, but because of zombies' armour, if they drop one more block, they just die. So their armour rating makes them a bit of a pain to farm, which is why, again, I just prefer skeleton spawners for mob grinding. But, I mean, zombies are still worth it, and you can sell the rotten flesh, so... If I actually bring some clerics over... Because what I'm thinking is putting my, like, enchanting room back here, but then having some clerics set up in there. Like, have, like, actual, like, library almost that they sort of operate out of. And again, I want to get the Silk Touch so that I can go and harvest bookshelves without fapping too much. I do want to put it on a pickaxe. Have I got any diamonds, actually? Have I got diamonds for a pickaxe? Or did I... Ooh. I need to go mining. God, I have not thought today through at all, have I? Ah! I mean, to be fair, that's pretty normal for me. Right then, so if we're going to have to do some mining as well, we should probably get some actual food going. In you go, slab of meat. What did I do with all that coal that I grabbed? Because I've been grabbing some with fortune. No, I didn't turn it all into a thingammy-whatsits. I just kept that. That's going to burn one extra piece of coal for one steak. Have I got any other steaks just knocking about? Efficiency of fuel. Fuel efficiency. No! Eh, not the end of the world. We'll live. Right, do you want to shut up, gentlemen? Thank you. Yeah, I should probably switch that slab back at the skeleton farm with the trapdoor. Daisy? Yeah, Nymphy Daisy! Sorry, I just had a complete moment of stupid there, sorry. Oh. Like, Daisy? Where? Oh, goodness me. Oh. Looking for my shield. Where did I put my shield? God, I need to sort out my storage. It is a mess. Alright, so if we're going to go spelunking for some diamondes. Yeah, we've got torches, we've got some sticks. Do I want to take more planks with me? Alright, so I've got a few stakes. Yeah, we should be alright to do a short trip down. I'm thinking maybe we just drop down this hole. Probably see about getting some vines on this or something just so I can crawl back up. I've actually got some shears here. Alley-oop. Ow. Well, so much for having all those stakes. Oh, I've got itchy snoot. Come on, let me eat this delicious block of meat. Oh, my snoot is so itchy. Why is it so itchy? Not allergy season anymore. Why have I got... That's probably like bits of my beard sticking up my nose. Or cat hair. Excuse you. Ah, we upset the enemy. Right, where the devil did he go? Ah, you can't get me from here, Enderman. Unless you do that. You know, I'm like a dick. Do you want to come back up here? Because I'm not coming down there. Don't appreciate that. Blue stuff, though. You dick. There we go. Nice casual bit of ender murder. And there's nothing here. So, one of the only things that I don't like about having the minimap is the fact that it just reveals all the stuff in the caves around you. I can see that there's a mine shaft there. There's another one behind me, another one over there. We're not going to go in them. We're going to just try and go down, because I'm looking for diamonds anyway, so... Now those are out of the way as well. We can take some torches. We've got the ambient lighting off those. No, I'm not mining that copper just yet, because otherwise I will fill my pockets before we've even descended into the depth. Within the pits of hell. Oh, but how has everyone's week been? How has everyone's Halloween been? That's an interesting one. Because I know for me, it wound up being really quiet, actually. So Sartana was at uni until quite late. So she got home quite, probably about 8 PM. I borrowed a lab coat and I was like a mad scientist. Because I just thought that was funny, because I had a respirator and like some biohazard goggles. So, not the coolest, but it was fun. It was just nice to dress up a bit, get the welly boots on, pair of black rubber gloves. And it was a... But unfortunately, we really got no trick-or-treaters. It just seemed to be nobody was going out this year. So, we're not usually the best at being festive and stuff, I've got to be honest. I'm just a bit lazy with it sometimes, I suppose. And Sartana's usually tired, bless her. Because she does work hard. Nope, JC's online. So, I actually wanted to put in a bit of effort. So I went out, we bought some decorations and stuff, and we really made a bit of an effort this year. And then, how many people turned up? I think it was 3 groups of trick-or-treaters. It was a bit naff. It's not the biggest thing to do in the UK. I think it's definitely more of an American thing with the trick-or-treating normally, but usually we get a slightly better turn. So, I mean, it means I've got a, massive wad of sweets to... Ooh! Massive wad of sweets to bring with me. That's deep dark. That is sparkly and pretty. Saw a total of 0 trick-or-treaters. Yeah, it's just... I don't know, I just felt a bit disappointed by it. Truly a terrifying sight. What, JC? Your face in the reflection? Ooh! No, you're gorgeous. Skelly man, he's a man that's a skelly. Skelly man, I don't know if he's a man. He may have been a beautiful woman, but we don't know, because he don't got any face flesh. I mean, to be fair, that wouldn't necessarily help anyway. So Tyler needs a better prescription because he can't see shit. That is true. I am blind as fuck. I've been meaning to actually go back to the opticians for a little while. And I know it's a joke because there's stuff everywhere. But, I just don't want to get shot while I'm mining. God! At least I'm armoured this time. Too busy looking to see what was setting off the skulk sensors, and it's just creepers sneaking up on me. Cheeky, sneaky, breaky. I feel like the Minecraft sound is doubled. Let me see if there's something playing it back twice. I'm actually gonna... Let me put myself in a safe spot, because it's a server and I can't just pause. Oh, silly goosey me. Let me see if something's playing it back twice. No, what it'll be is I've got one version of the audio on a slightly different scale, and it should just be on the track for the gameplay recording, so it doesn't have anything else on it. But I have updated me, yeah, so it's basically duplicated them. So right, I'll get that fixed on my end. So that should now just be on track 6, and that one should just be on tracks, well, everything else. So hopefully that should fix the duplicate issue there. Because I don't tend to listen to the monitor, because that comes through on my soundboard, and that creates another duplication if I do have that going, so I don't really tend to put the actual audio monitoring on. I do a couple of checks manually using recordings, but I tend not to have it on while I'm streaming. It's because I want to create like a separate, clean version that doesn't necessarily have all the sound alerts and stuff on it. Anything interesting going on in this deep dark, or is this just skulk and stuff? I think this is just a goop cave. Okay. Is that a way down there, or am I blind? Ah, it's just a little tunnel. If there's an ancient city, I think I would have found it already. But it is interesting to know there's all this skulk here, because I do want to use the skulk sensors for a couple of things. Thank you for the GGJC. No, I don't see any shriekers, so I'm happy to just wander. Then we've got some more skulk down this way. Yeah, let's grab the gold. I've been doing a fair bit of piglin trading. Oh, that was just copper. Copper? Oi, you got a license for that? Will this freak you out? If that did play, it didn't play. Did it play for you guys? Alright, that was 3 diamonds and I got 6. Nice, nice, nice. But yeah, it's if there are any bugs, issues with stream, never hesitate to tell me that something's weird. Because if I'm playing with the systems, it doesn't always present itself while I'm testing stuff. And I'll also be blunt and honest, sometimes I don't test stuff properly. I am lazy as shit and I just fix it on the fly. Woo! No, I try to be decent, but sometimes you just miss stuff. Yeah, 13. It's not too bad. I think I saw like a lump of basalt over that way somewhere, so... Possibly a geode that way. Alright, what do we have here? We have got... goop. We've got some catalysts. We have got some sensors. That's like quite a large patch of skulk that way. But I don't think there's anything for us necessarily. Oh, little bat, I'm so sorry. Except I'm not. I do like the retexture on the bats, actually. They really made them look nice. Yeah, it's just lots of little patches of deep dark down here. It looks like we're about to wander up into another one. You alright, frienderman? Yeah, that's another big patch of deep dark. Ooh, this goes right down. Are we getting close to something spooky? That was just a sensor clicking. God, that looks so cool. There's a screamer there. Screamer, shrieker, same difference. Either way. God, there's a lot of sculpt down here. Honestly, if I had Silk Touch, I would come back and collect that. Because they're just cool. It looks like these areas are safe. Alright, well, we're getting a few diamonds. We're going to see if we can't get a fistful more. Looks like there's a way through this way. Yeah, my sound effects are dropping down. JC? Why would you do that? You know I'm already pooping. Like, the deep dark always gets me on edge. And I know that's the point of it. But then just fucking just like, swung! I know technically it's a 3 strikes and you're out system with the skulk, but like, I'd rather not get any strikes if I can help it. Because if I need to just get the hell out of dodge, like... God, this looks so cool. There's a shrieker. Just minding my own business, you guys behave. Hi, Servant! I'm currently just pooping a little bit. Oh, God. I've got this, like, massive chamber over here, and I'm just interested to see if there's anything in it. Again, we've got some shriekers. Is that the night sky? Is that just because that's so far away that it's not quite rendered in? I think that's the case. Like, normally when I see, like, mini skulk biomes, like, they're, like I say, mini. I can assure you it's not night. Oh, we've got enough diamonds for armor now, so that's cool. I want to see if we can get enough for like some actual gear. Because I think you were mentioning something about doing the dragon fight soon, JC. And I know like we could do it in like minutes if someone wants to just do beds or whatever, but I don't know. I always like fighting it properly. Like taking some time, getting some. Look at that, the day just like flicking over in that massive like chasm. Nice. Yeah, we'll have see if we can catch people on the Discord and organise a time. Because I mean, I don't mind. Like, I would prefer not to miss it, but I also don't mind missing it because just time zones are stupid. And if I'm desperate to fight a dragon, well, I'm not above fucking. Spawning in another dragon, because that's just fun. Yeah, the snot server. Yeah, it's JC's server. Don't tell him I told you that, though. He'll get mad at me. He already threatened to beat me with an old sausage. Yeah, I mean, if anyone wants to build anything on, like, the main end island, well, I mean, the general rule of thumb anyway for that is beat the dragon the full number of times anyway, so that you can actually just build there without worrying about anyone fucking it up. That's a shrieker, and I just nearly walked right into that. Oh! I'm scary! I don't like it. But I do like sparklies. There's so many diamonds here. Let's see if we can scoot past this way. Because I do see another couple of shriekers. I also see a lot of sensors. Like, if the warden spawns, the exit is that way. We just fucking run. There's a lush cave up there as well, so that is another way out. If not out, at least, like, up. God, this is massive! The thing is, with, like, skulk biomes, no mobs spawn in them. So they are, like, kinda similar to mushroom biomes. So if you come in here, and you clean out all the shriekers, like, it's a really safe base location.
And it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I like it. It's like looking into the stars. Hey, Mario!
I see a stupid mine shaft. Mine shaft? Oh yeah, what about your shaft? I'll touch your shaft. That's a joke. Only if you ask me very nicely and buy me dinner first.
There's a shrieker over there. I don't like him, no I don't.
I'm glad bats can't trigger shriekers. Cause fuck you, bat. God, look at the height of this cavern. There might actually be real daylight up there. How do I get past this? Just little bunny hops down the things. There's any sensors over this way, so I think we're okay to just walk. I'll take a quick look down this way. Breathe. And breathe. No, I think we look to see if we can leave. I think it might be time to leave. Oh, it's diamonds! No, it's too close to the sensors. It's too close to the sensors. It's too close to the sensors. I do have a little bit of ping, so now and again I do get bapped by things I don't think I should have, but equally I'm also bad, so meh. Oh, we actually got way more diamonds than I thought we did. We've got a full stack. Yeah, I'm happy to bail. Your face is bad, JC. Don't be mean to me. I'll fucking cry. Don't fucking try me. Do it. You don't want to make me cry. When I cry, I'm ugly. To be fair, I'm ugly when I don't cry. Well, that's daylight light, but there's no daylight up there. Weird. Oh, there's a drip leaf. It sounded like a creeper. Not a witch. Don't really fancy fighting her while I'm sort of poorly equipped. Ah! Ah! Creeper. Oh, man. I just want to be coming out of this cave and doing just fine. I want to gotta be down because I want it all. It started out with a kiss. How did it end up like this? It was only a kiss. But it's always nice to find caves that people haven't managed to like dip into either. Because sometimes, you know, when you're on a server, you go into a cave and you're like, oh wow, this is all new and unique. And then you get like 3 feet into it and it's like, oh, there's a torch. It's not a bad thing, it's just like the cost of friendship. Ugh. Disgusting. Fight to the death! Is there any other way to keep going up that isn't past a massive pile of mobs? Yes, this way actually. Aquifer! Aquifer! We're inside an aquifer. Aquifer! Aquifer! I don't know how to get out of her. Aqua! We're in an aquifer. Well, that looks like open ocean. Whee! Oxygen. Oh, we've come out next to Drago's house. Ah, so we just took a cheeky shortcut to Drago's place through the deep dark. Oh, God. I suppose we'll check it out, won't we? Let's be cheeky. Let's do some stalking. Stalking our fellow server mates, then. We'll have a wee look. See what's going on. Oh, he's on the other side of a jungle. Oh, he's on the other side of a jungle. Bamboo jungle. There might be pandas in there. Oh, you never know what you might be able to do with a panda. Might have a pile of pandas. Maybe some brown ones, maybe some green ones. Maybe ones that's not. Oh, we do love a good panda. That is a lot of trapdoors. Some deep slate and some regular bricks. Oh, that's not deep slate, so that's tough. Ooh. Ooh. Drago's working with gradients. Drago's breaking out those advanced building techniques. A railway and a really nice room with a view. Look at that view of the ocean. Ugh. Take a little stalk around his house. He's done a lot of building, but not a lot of furnishing just yet. Fair play. What's up this way? Like a big... Where the hell does this go? I wonder if this is where he's going to put his portal and stuff. Either way, it's a nice base. I am into it. The sun is setting in the sky. The Teletubbies say goodbye. Goodbye, Teletubbies. Goodbye. Oh, I'm having a moment. And that's where eating art in. We're going to have a look at eating art. We're going to have a look at eating art. We're going to want to eat back on night time. Have a little look around the eating art. Art. Take a look at Bagel Garden. Take a look at the Bagel Garden. Take a look at the Bagel Garden early in the morning. God, I am so fucking tired. It has been the week from hell. But we made it through, that's the important bit. It's just been one of those weeks where, like, everything that could have gone wrong has gone wrong, but now, hopefully, anything else that I've got to interfere with is done. So I don't have to faff with anyone else's problems. I've just got to cover one other person's thing on Monday, and a bit of collaborative work on Tuesday. But, and it's back to just sort of doing the bare minimum for me! Alley-oop. See ya, suckers! You can't catch me! There's a creaking heart out here, where is the creaking? There's a creaking heart out here, there's the creaking heart. Where is he? There isn't one nearby because it's not lit up. So if there was a creaking nearby, that would light up and start spawning like resin. Need reinforcements on these. I really like the Pale Garden. It's ominous. Like stuff creaks and like... There he is! Excuse you? What do you think you're doing? Alright, yeah, fucking out and loaded! Oh, your heart's up here. Okay. Look at him. You are not being very helpful, Indiana Jones. I get more resin. So I've got 12, 13, 14. Okay, I don't think fortune affects it. I wonder how you get... I need to have a look into how you can get, like, resin farms going, because, like, the fact you just have to watch them and just stay there until daytime. Like, as long as it's within your field of view. Like, my FOV is quite high, so I feel like that actually affects whether or not he responds as well. I reckon if I had a narrower FOV, he'd probably be moving. But I really like the resin. Come on, buddy. I imagine there's probably a way to hook this up where you could, like, take a piston to it. It's like you get the creaking to spawn, you force him to basically come in front of you, and then you just like beat him and the pistons just continually harvest the resin. I'll have to have a look at that. Yes? Should probably stop wasting durability on my pickaxe. But like, this is creative mob design. I like it. I know it's like Weeping Angel mechanics, and I'm not usually the biggest fan of them. I think they're overused in a lot of media now, including Doctor Who. Because I feel like the Weeping Angels, really, the more they use them, the less interesting they become. But the fact that it's something that's unkillable but has the potential to be very useful as long as you're able to use it correctly, yeah, that's pretty neat. I assume if you did it right, you could basically get a creaking heart, surround it in like a ring of logs, and then like a secondary ring of logs so you could sort of double up the potential resin spawns. If you did them as like a stack, I wonder if the creaking, if you get them to stand in water, if you can get them to interact like you do with cows, or if maybe you get like a pile of them. Okay, you exploded. Any more resin? Nah. Right. Let's shoot on home. Because we actually got plenty of interesting stuff that way. Ooh, my head's itchy. Nah, why am I just itchy everywhere? Itchy tasty. Just like the itchiest man alive. It's probably the stress. It's been, like I say, it's just been one of those weeks where it's just been everyone's needed everything. Well, I swear my work phone just did not stop ringing. Whenever I handled one person, someone else fucking turned up, and it was just like, can you leave me alone for 3 seconds, please? Now, don't get me wrong, I'll never say no and, like, not help somebody. But I may sit there and be like, come on, you know your job at this point. Like, what the fuck? Does that make me a bad person? I hope not. To be fair, I've got my own shit to do half the time, and if I'm doing everyone else's job for them, then I'm not doing my stuff, and it just winds up looking like I've done nothing. So, sometimes you gotta be able to tell people to piss off. Piss off, you grotty little wanker. Alright, Resin, what can I do with you? So I can make baked beans? Tell that to your boss, damn right. I'm gonna tell my boss to stop fucking calling me. To be fair, that's another one where it's like, can you not fucking run this department for like 3 minutes? And then like he'll say something, it's just objectively wrong. It's like, oh, come on. Like, I appreciate you trying to help, I appreciate you trying to advise, but stop putting your dick where it doesn't belong. Like, just stop. And if that isn't a phrase to live by, stop putting your dick where it doesn't belong. Right, so what can I do with a block of baked beans? I can convert my block of baked beans into resin. Do I smelt these into bricks? I do. Ooh. Resin brick. It's a brick made out of tree goo. So using the bricks, I can make bricks, which are very colourful. Again, like, if you want lots of these, I imagine just finding a way to get the creaking hearts to be collected together, and then finding ways to just like automate the like breaking of it. I wonder if water can knock them off. So if I make a block of bricks, what can I do with that? I can make stairs, I can make chisels, I can make walls, I can make slabs. Okay. Now, what if I make a baked bean block and I get a stone cutter? Have I not got any smooth stone at all? No. Must just not have made any. Always do 8s because that's how much stuff. What am I doing? 1 piece of coal can smelt. And then that will need smelting again to make the smooth stone. Meanwhile, I will track down 1 iron ingot somewhere in this mess that I call a base. Ingot. Stone cutter. I just need stone, don't I? It's not the smooth stone, that's for blast furnaces. I'm confusing myself. Wow. Let's make a stone cutter. Stone cutter, take my beans. So I can't do anything with the baked beans, but I can make these through the stone cutter. Okay. So the block of resin is just baked beans. Ooh! It's an Instamine block, like slime. I need to have a look and see what that can be used for. Is it sticky? I'm going to have to do some reading, I think. But we've also got the diamonds. Get in there, baked bean block. So now we can make an axe, another pickaxe that we're going to try and get silk touch on. Let's make the full suite of tools. We should make a full suite of armor. No, they didn't change the icons. I'm currently running a mod pack. Because I just wanted something to just sort of change up the tools a little bit. Because I think sometimes they're just a little bit bland. These are not new. These are just something that I'm running. I just wanted to see what was going on. Because like I've got the armor, I've got like an armor replacer on as well, so it's still all exactly the same. It's just slightly more textured and looks a bit more detailed, I suppose. Right, let's head back to base then. We will see if we can get a couple of enchantments going. Because at the very least I want to get Silk Touch. Because we can get Mending. There's a Mending villager, so we know Mending is fine. Not anything else there that I really want. Bloop. Alright. Oh, that's right, I made a pathway up there, didn't I? So I can get out without swimming. Oh, I love the little like ambience that the copper golems give you. Actually, that might be something if I do like an actual copper build in there. Because then like as it weathers, like the greens will match up quite nicely and I can sort of I might do that. Yup. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is he? He's back there somewhere. Where is he? Because I can hear the tridents, but I can't see him. That's you, you dick! JC! Making me poop everywhere. I'm calling the police. It's like, why the fuck is it bouncing up?
It's loyalty.
Also, it was coming from up there. I'd drag you into the water with me, but I don't have a fishing rod. Okay, something's up with one of my animation packs, because that shield is sitting at a really stupid angle on you. I think I'm using better animations, but the shield's like in the wrong place completely.
Yeah, I just decided to see where you were at.
Yeah, I live in that hole.
No. You came from a hole?
Yeah. This hole was made for me.
And then you went into a hole?
Any hole's a goal.
Yeah, actually, I'm on my way to the Nether. I decided to make a little detour, so, you know.
Nice. What are you doing out there?
Here, let me just show you what I got right now.
Oh, you go get some more blaze rods.
Yeah, I need more.
Nice.
So
That shouldn't be too difficult. Not with your patented etho fucking safety spawner.
What? Oh, yeah. I mean, it works.
That's it.
It's not efficient. It's not great. It's just it works.
I mean, to be fair, blazes are just a pain in the ass to deal with anyway.
So what's the guest name?
Oh, I need to think of one. That bed's too far away from you.
Yeah.
Look at him with his little jiggly nubs. I just had a genuine moment of like, why am I here again? It's because I'm here for the enchantment table.
Oh, it's over there.
I have no short-term memory at the minute. It is gone. I'm mentally just deceased.
You have cape.
I do. I finally got it. Now I can have my silly cape.
Your mesh cape?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna call it the copper fishnet cape. You know, because you're gonna be wearing those fishnets.
I look good in fishnets, and you know it.
Why do you think I said that? Love you.
Oh, see, this is why I like being on the server. Just like silly little moments. Oh, nope, you get out of there. Right, what was I going to do? Let's have a look at the pick. Efficiency, some dots. Efficiency. Efficiency. Respiration, actually. That's not bad on the helmet. No, it's terrible. Ugh. Yeah, the drowned were funny. That made me chuckle, even if I was pooping ever so slightly. It's a good job you're funny. Bell's old mushroom. Oh. It might be why it's squat and withered and the balls look like they're sagging a little. I suppose what I could do is, with the levels, is just sort of try and re-roll a little bit until, like, guaranteed still touch pops up. So I can always make another pick with the additional stuff on it. Fortune 2? Blair, that's an insult even to me. No, didn't mean to do that. That was a waste of levels. I do understand why some mods put like enchantment cycling in, but at the same time that's the point of like books. But I just like to get like... I mean, we've got Silk Touch there. And then if I just get another pickaxe later with some decent stuff on it, we can always use that. That makes life a bit easier. Right, so I know where there are some bookshelves. We head down to that village there, which is basically this direction. We can go and start commandeering some items, perhaps. Let's just pack up a couple of bits that we've got that are just loose. The bundles, I know people are saying it doesn't solve the inventory problems. My pickaxes, Fortune Smiles, and the Collector. So my pickaxes, my fortune picker's always been Fortune's Favour, because I think that's nice. Sometimes I call it Fortune's Fancy, because again, that's just like, I think that's a good name. And the Silk Touch, I usually go with like Gentle Excision, because the idea that it's been like cleanly cut out of the rock face is just, it just feels nice to me. Oh, it's better than just calling it fucking Silky Smooth and Fortune Pick. Wow. Oh, I've got the snuffles. We might see about doing a few more bits and pieces over the next week, because with any luck, my work is actually going to be a lot simpler. I've got my pain relief. I need to get reevaluated on that, because what I'm on is like a subpar dose. Because they just wanted to make sure that the new meds didn't like explode my liver. Little do they know, my liver's already exploding because I have a form of rheumatoid, so my immune system's always up, which means my liver function is always up. So sitting there and going, oh boy, your liver function's up, means fucking nothing. But apparently that's silly of me to say. Yeah. Oh, goodness me. Oh, my goodness. Oh, yeah. Bunnies. Bunnies everywhere. I will bring some bunnies home. I've got some trapped in one of the houses. But to my doctors who see, my liver function is also up. That's it. It's like, mine is slightly elevated. Enough to be non-standard. Yeah, what do you expect? Like, my immune system's fucked and it's eating me. If it wasn't up, I'd be more concerned. Because that'd mean it wasn't working. I swear why each house has had bookshelves in it. Yeah. Oh, it might be that one. Crunch. That's it. So, we just keep doing what we do. Give me these bookshelves. Give me these bookshelves. Gonna steal the bookshelves and then also the lectern. We hoard knowledge for ourselves. Now, I could have taken the bookshelves earlier, but I just hate making the bookshelves because it uses so much wood. It's like, do I have to? Do I have to? This big area here we've not really explored. Let's have a nosy at what's going on in that big black void. Goodness me. If we can get this stuff to do the enchanting, I'll do that sort of off stream in my own time, because that's just boring. Good speed, good jump height. You're pretty on par with Jericho. I want one with, like, more health. Can you cause more mischief? JC, you know you can cause mischief. You always cause mischief. Love the shaders. Yeah, I settled on complementary shaders a long time ago. They just have a... I'm going to pretend you didn't do that, JC. They just have a really nice blend, and they make the water look nice in a way, because I think some shaders make the water either way too shiny, or, like, really either too clear or too hard to see through. Whereas this, I feel like you get just the right sort of balance. So, you know, like, we've got the reflections, we've got a little bit of wave movement. Don't be sorry, you know I love it. It's just like it. I like the game being pretty. To be fair, like, I was playing around on Bedrock, because I was doing this stuff to get this cape, and they've got the vibrant visuals update on there, so Minecraft's built-in shaders are actually really nice. And while the particle effects and stuff have been added to Java, the lighting changes haven't. So I'm really hoping to get that done at some point. That's actually a pretty fast donkey. Yee-haw! Moo! Moo! What the fuck is going on over here? Is that just like a drowned thing exposed? Yeah, it's one of the, like, bits of a little drowned village. Let's see if they've got any good fishing rods. Whee! Oh, that's a lot of drownedy boys. Look at these soggy gentlemen. None of them got tridents, so it's okay. Now, I am just standing in the water, because otherwise they'll just de-aggro and wander off. Now, I could switch up my zombie spawner so that it spawns drowns instead, but because they're converted, they just have, like, standard drops, so the only difference I'd get from that is copper. And let's face it, copper is not exactly hard to get. Are you stealing my loot, you little shit? Good job, you're cute. Oh, this is huge! Ooh, treasure map. Some bricks. There should be some, like, suspicious gravel and stuff in here. And there might be plenty of it, actually, in the surrounding area. Yes, sir? I've broken into your home, and now I'm beating you to death with a pickaxe. What are you going to do about it? I'm a good person. That'll be a duplicate of the same buried treasure map, so we'll leave that there for some poor sucker to find. Garbage. And garbage. We love a pile of garbage. I'm still a piece of garbage. So what, the treasure's just up here? I have no idea where that treasure is, actually. To the northwest. So that's actually a little distance away. Did I already check this one out? No, or 3 fishing rod. I'll take it. Usually wind up having to combine fishing poles anyway, so that's a nice little change. That's a nice component at the very least. Well, the torch keeps going out and igniting when you're in the water. Yeah. It's a nice little detail, and that's it. It's like little details and stuff. Just add a little bit of whimsy. Whimsy. And if you know me, you know I'm a sucker for whimsy. I like it when things are whimsical. I failed to see the island that's on the map. Oh, there it is. And the treasure's in the middle of the water. How deep is it, and can I be asked to dig that up? God, that's actually a really awkward depth. Well, there's only one thing to say. That can be left for someone else. That's it. We're doing that out of the goodness of our heart. We're letting somebody else get the treasure. It just means that we've left the other maps in that little, like, drowned village. So someone else can come and get that when they want it. Alright, so we've got some moobs all over the place. Oh, it's another little drowned village. That's a baby drowned. What is going on with you? Why are your legs not attached, sir? If there is a treasure map, it'll just be pointing to that, because it points to the nearest treasure, so it's not always worth picking up local treasure maps. Yum, 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 yum. Where are we on the map? Oh, I've done like a bit of a detour. I'll tell you what, if we're at the water's edge, well, we'll just bash together a boat and sail away. Couple of creepers just sort of milling about doing their thing. Do your thing, little creeper. I do enjoy creepers. Aside from the whole exploding thing, they're just charming. There's just something about those little guys. Just living their best lives. Right, what am I doing? A couple of durability off the axe isn't going to kill me. Let's make a butt. And I'll just bag up some of these supplies that we don't really need right this second. Yeah, just going out with like a fistful of bundles. And then like having an ender chest with your shulker boxes in. Oh, the storage is far less annoying now. I know a lot of people are very sort of like, oh, bundles aren't going to solve anything. But they've definitely made going out on little adventures and stuff far more bearable. I think that was the main goal that they wanted to fix. Like, it just gets so difficult to go adventuring if you just always have full pockets. It's like, well, what's the point in going out? Shulkers sure have. Yeah, shulkers are always going to be great. I think a lot of people are just like, well, 27 stacks isn't enough room for me to have my 27 stacks of stone bricks for my massive mega structure, and it's like, it's not what the game's balanced around. I don't want to be like too dismissive and a dick about it, but like, it's not what the game's balanced around. The game's balanced around playing for normal players. We're not all hermits. We're not all like fucking tango techs. Like, for general purpose, though, like an ender chest, some shulker boxes, and a couple of bundles, like... I just feel like for a normal player, like, the inventory problem's not that bad. I really like these, like, icebergs. It's like seeing them. They add a little bit of something to the ocean. It feels chilly just looking at them. Oh... Yeah, I am going to be looking to keep the multi-streaming going and just saving the VODs direct to the main Sartana VT channel. I know I've got the VODs channel set up, but I just keep forgetting to use it effectively, and it's not worth the extra hassle. I'm just not organised enough. So, I'm going to keep the multi-streaming going. They seem to be a decent quality. I've had to knock it down to 3,000 kilobytes, which... it's half of what it was before, but that's splitting it across the two networks. Or I just need to look for a third-party streaming server where I can basically send the stream to that. I know Restream does it, but it's like, the cheaper I can do things, the better. Skill issue? Yeah, it's a skill issue. No, to be fair, this is the first month in a little while where the bank accounts have been back in the black. So, I need to keep them that way. Because Christmas is coming and people need presents. That's right, Halloween's done. Now we can talk about Christmas. Don't want a lot for Crimbus. There is just a Crimbus need. Crimbus, Crimbus, Crimbus. Fucking take my Crimbus seed. Boo. Oh, I need to get me some Highland cows. Awesome cows. Really good speed. Awful jump on that. I'm going to, not borrow your brewing stand, because someone has already borrowed it. Fair enough. And I've got, like, the Age of Man mod installed, so the villagers are just, like, people. Because I want to make sure that, like, I don't know, I just feel like lonely. Minecraft is a very lonely game. That's a nice little swamp. And so someone's already come through here. Yeah, all the good stuff's been taken. Turtle Beach! I can hear the nearby guys farting through the microphone with my Turtle Beach headphones. I actually really like this village. It's very cute. Like the little beachfront. I think if it wasn't right next to a bunch of glaciers, I'd be inclined to like see if that maybe turn it into like a tourist resort. But I think it'd be a bit like jarring to pass through a field of icebergs and be like, ah, the tropics, of course. Give me some of these while I'm here, actually, and we'll see if we can grab some of them blue orchids. Hope they add some parity with the flowers. That's something I would really like Mojang to do, because like, in Bedrock you can bone meal any flower and they breed. Is it Kimpton jelly in time? Okay. Give me a second and I'll get it sorted.
Sorry.
It's alright. You alright?
Oh, I'm really tired.
You get yourself snuggled? Oh, and I'll get Spud fed in a sec.
He likes the blankie.
Yeah?
With bacon biscuits on it. And a cup of milk.
Bacon biscuits. That's a frog. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put myself in a hole and put myself on BRB in a second so I can go and feed the cat. Because she deserves it. I say deserves it. She's a baby, she needs to be fed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to warm myself in. I'm going to switch the scene over to BRB. I'm going to go feed the cat, and I will be back shortly. Come on then, Stinky. Let's get you some food. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Oh, just wanted to make sure Spud was okay. That that Sartana was fine. And also I just needed to nip to the bathroom. Thought I might as well, I was on a break. Right, where the devil was I? Oh no! I have been scared! I wonder what crazy character could have done this? How strange! Oh, you do make me laugh, JC. You do indeed. You cheeky chap. Oh, blah 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 blah. Oh, goodness me. Oh, got the olds. So I don't know if the mic picked up half the conversation because I realised I forgot to mute. But I may look to wrap up in about half an hour or so. We'll keep doing a bit of exploration, a bit more sort of just poddling about and having some fun. And then, like I say, it's been a really long week. Didn't get to have a nap today. So, I will need to go to bed at some point, because I'm an eepy sleepy boy. Some may argue the eepiest sleepiest boy. You're behind me? Fucking pervert. Didn't hear anything? Fair enough. I know I've usually got noise suppression on, so... in theory, anything outside of the, outside of the room is hidden, so I could be horribly abusing people and you'd never know. VTuber Sartana exposed for saying mean things to people. No, I try not to be too mean. It takes effort to be a dick. Well, the worst you get from me usually is just me bloody arsing up something I'm trying to say because I'm bad at tone. Ah! Oh, sometimes that water's almost too clear. I thought there was about to be a horrible accident. Ooh, snow. Let's go to the snow. And now we gotta fly, free bird, yeah. Ah, water, no! How am I supposed to do an epic ice boating montage? Ugh. More icebergs. There be icebergs, my lord. The ice, it be melting. Our Minecraft ocean levels are going to rise by a projected 3 blocks in the next 20 years. Think of all the coastline builds that'll be underwater. We're all going to drown. The depressing part is half of that's true. Just not in Minecraft. Right. Let's look for a village. I'm a little bit disappointed actually using the minimap because I just realised I've just like absent-mindedly glanced up, gone, oh, there's no village that way. Change direction. I'm gonna try and go back into first person. Just the map is there if I want it for waypoints, but I try not to look at it too much if I can help it. If you're struggling with powder snow when you're exploring, powder snow can't have a regular snow layer on top. Now we may have Waller on, so the what am I looking at mod, but believe it or not, it doesn't actually tell you when you're on powder snow. So the best way to see powder snow is to just, you know, it's easy to miss, but you will spot it if you've got a keen eye. Now I'm talking about it, I don't think we're going to see it anyway. No, fair enough. But essentially the powder snow, regular snow is very white, whereas powder snow's got like a blue sprinkling going through it. Almost looks like someone's took like the spray paint tool and just given it a quick... We've got another sort of island over there. I'm hoping we'll find like a snow village because I just really like them and I just want to see one. I know I've been to them before, but like they're just cool. I just think they're neat. Not the biggest fan of stony mountains and stony shores though. That was something in that survey, and it's like, oh yeah, list your favourite mountains and stuff, and it's like, nah, actually some of the stony ones. No, JC, that takes away my feeling of exploration and adventure. I'm calling the police. But yeah, I just feel like some of the stony like surfaces just they're a bit meh. That looks like powder snow to me. So you can see it's got like this slightly different texture. Safe snow, powder snow. Safe snow, powder snow. What was that sound you produced? I can produce all sorts of sounds. I can be a pterodactyl. I don't know. There's a lot of noises I make that just... they're basically like breathing in but doing stupid shit with your vocal cords. And usually they hurt. So I probably shouldn't do them, but it's fun. You can do some really good like zombie noises if instead of the breathing out, you do the breathing in, so it's like... like play with both directions of the wind in your mouth hole. Hairy pigs, hairy wolves, hairy chickens and hairy stuffs. I don't have any bones. Oh, that was a fucking loud bark. Yourself. Oh no! It's snowing! I've not actually been in the snow in a while in Minecraft. Oh. I might have to build in a snowy biome. It's been a long time since I've built in one. Maybe not on the server, but maybe like... if another server or something, or like a reset ever happens, I might see about settling in some snow. So I think I've done caves a few times recently. But I just really like it when it's like quiet like this. And like the shaders definitely help make it feel more like just cold. But it's also just really pretty. No, we're not seeing anything particularly exciting. That's something that is really quite exciting, though. So the Mounts of Mayhem update is the next drop. And I'm sure everyone's sort of seen the stuff about the spears and the new skeleton variant for deserts. Zombie camels. Was not expecting that. Kind of cool. But they're changing the way like horses and stuff work, so horses can actually swim now. Which I'm amazed it's took them this long to do it. Because one, IRL horses can swim. Horses can swim. They're pretty effective swimmers. Like, it's not exactly like unheard of for horses to swim. Horses can swim across rivers and stuff. They're not great with like fast moving water, but to be fair, not many creatures are. And they're finally... God, that font and steel is actually driving me up the wall a little bit now. But yeah, the Minecraft horses can finally swim across rivers and stuff, so you don't just like get one jump, bob, then the second it sort of gets half a block under the water, you get kicked off and the horse just decides it's going to start going wherever it wants to go. You can just ride it across the water. So, I mean, they're nowhere near as fast as boats. They're going to be, like, really quite slow. But... And it's a relatively big but. But... They're going to be able to actually just navigate the world a little bit more effectively. And I think it's more reasons for me to keep... Because I feel like I'm being a bit of an up my own arse douche canoe. Whenever I'm like, you know what, I don't want to use Elytra more than I have to. But they're making the other modes of transport more reasonable. Is making it easier to just sit there and be like, look, I don't think that flying everywhere at the speed of fucking sound is the most fun way to experience the game. Like, again, dipping back into Vintage Story, which we will be bringing back. I've just really had, like, all sorts of other stuff that we've been playing and doing. So it's still on the list. It's not like I've forgotten it. I've just not really had the time to play. But playing that again just really sort of made me appreciate the wandering. And, like, Minecraft's significantly less terrifying to explore. That's a mama bear, so let's not poke her. But, like, just walking in this just feels good. Like, we're not going anywhere in particular. Horses are always pretty bad. Yeah, it's... They're annoying because of the fact they only fit through 2 block gaps. And you wind up with your head smushed into the trees most of the time, but then the water thing just made them, like, unbearable. And then they introduced donkeys to carry loot, and then mules are able to carry loot but faster. Fair enough. But yeah, so they did all that. And then they put llamas in, and llamas are far better at carrying stuff. So that immediately made donkeys pointless. Oh wow, a snow block. Yeah, I love these little, like Nordic towns. Coal and snow, do not need. Moo. Someone's already been here and looted this one as well. Yeah, I really like this mod, which, like, just converts the townspeople. Not too dramatic, but it's just nice. I like villagers, I just wanted something that sort of mixed up the way things looked a bit this time around. On the Cobblemon server, running the every villager is Hatsune Miku. That was kind of funny. There's no bookshelves, is there? Lots of cute little houses. And they're very unique compared to some of the other biomes houses, which is nice. I just like them. I think they're cool. I was about to say I'm surprised we've not run across a ruined portal, but I think there's one literally there. Yeah, I need to... Whenever I play Minecraft, I've always got to make sure I know what I'm going to do. Because usually that's when I've got the itch. It's like, oh, I want to do something, so I'm going to do it. Anything interesting? Silk touch shovel, we'll take that. And terrible, terrible golden armor. Do I take the obsidian? Nah. Yeah. There's a lot of things on the old list. Okay, horse, not great. Like the horse breeding in Minecraft is actually surprisingly complex. And that's always been something that I've kind of wanted to do, is like do like the horse farm for the server. So I don't know, maybe if we do like on another, maybe if I do play another server or something, or another mod pack in the future, maybe look for something that's like high fantasy but without the actual elytra and stuff. That could be quite fun. I don't know if I'd ever go as far as RL Craft. I never found that particularly fun. I know some people, it sort of scratches the exploration itch in a far better way, and the combat's, you know, you got to think about it. Personally, I just found it frustrating. Hello, cows. Goodness me, I've got yawns. Like so, just absolutely shattered at the minute. But I just really wanted to make sure I got on and actually streamed again, because it's, like I say, it's been 9 days. And I need to make sure I don't fall into that sort of habit of just going, look, I'm really not well and I can't do it. I need to make sure at least once a week. Because I know I can't guarantee I'm always going to be able to, but I need to be able to try. Where's your hive, little bee? Because if I can grab that, I will be a very happy chap. I saw a bee. I know I did. Oh, there's the hive. Don't know if there's anyone in it. Not really any flowers nearby. Ooh, itchy head. My snoot is so itchy. Why is it so itchy? Hello, little bee. Yeah, a couple of bees. So if we can bring these back, they'll pollinate, get back in the hive, and we can kidnap them. Oh, and there's a third bee. So we can get a total bee location. I know you can generate hives by just growing trees next to flowers, which is handy. But I think it's 5% chance of them spawning per grown sapling, which is, it's just not the most fun. You can make it to the flower before these guys finish. You can do it. I believe in you. That's my silk touch. Where did he just go? Did he sneak past? What are you doing, you clown? Get in there before your mates come out. Yeah, we dingus. I know from the most like effective bee farms, like you do them in the end because it's always technically day there. But I don't know, I just find them a bit boring. Plus, you've got to be in the end, and like they only really work when you're AFK. So like, if you can just raise your bees in your base, like you're gonna be there a lot more often. Where do you live, little bee? Show me to your hive. There. I don't really see any other bees, so this one might be a good one. Really unsure. I'll take that flower with us anyway. And we'll keep an eye out for more bees. Because if we can get like a nice little fistful of bees going, and I prefer the wild hives to like the artificial ones. I think they've got a bit more character to them. And they look nicer when you're building with them. Well, the artificial ones, like, yeah, they're cool. They make really nice floors. And ceilings. Home's that way. You know what, let's start sailing back and we'll see if we find anything cool along the way. Because we've taken quite a wiggly route up. Like, yeah, we snaked all the way up. So if we just sort of head around this way. Because I know Bells lives, like, here. That's Bells' new tower. It'll just be nice to explore a little bit more of the map. Right, bundle time. Have I got anything that I can stow away? Yep. That'll do. And we've got some more bundles inside one of those bundles, so if we're desperate, we can always do the inventory shimmy shuffle. I am sitting too far forward, so my model is leaning on him. Oh, sandy sound? What the fuck is a sandy sound? Sandy sounds. I don't hear anything. Okay, subtitles, you tell me that there's something making sand sounds all you want. I have no idea what that means. Is there a drown thing down there? Yeah, you can see a few of them down there. Just keep sailing, sailing away on my butt. I got a really nice butt. It's made of wood, my wooden butt. My butt is wood, and I've got a wooden butt. Yeah, let's follow around the landmass, see where we're at, because, like, look at the map, actually. If I'd gotten out and walked across, we would have walked 3 feet, and then it would have been back in the water. I made the right decision in not doing that. Not quite. Sleeping? Honk shoe, me. There are a few spruce biomes, which is nice, because I do want to go and chop a lot of that. But I am thinking I want to try maybe building predominantly with copper. Could be expensive, but I've still not done it since the copper update, so I just feel like it's about time. Seriously? Yeah. I mean, the old Cobblemon server, so not the last time we ran it, but the time before when Zol was doing it. Oh, the rain. Fair enough. Yeah, that did some building with copper then. But that was using Create, and Create just makes life a lot easier for that. Don't think it really counts. Not really nice. Is that old growth tiger? Let's ride the river. Oh, we got some more drowned ruins. So a quick drive by, see if anyone's got a trident. Oh, got some gurgling and burbling. Not too fussed. We've got it on the map. I've not really got much inventory space, so... Oh, there's a village there. You see the smoke. And on the mini-map. I tried to pretend I'd seen it without the map. Ugh. I'm a liar, a charlatan. I hope you can forgive me. Sticks and a fletching table. Better than being a felching table. Ew. Might have already been here too. Keep poking these eyeball fish with my stick. Poor eyeball fish. All they're doing is protecting their home, and you're out there poking them in the eye with a stick. Oh, butter. Butter. You tell me rabbit to do. You'll buy an absolute dead load of chicken. Aye, that you will. You buy all my chicken. People, you're not finding some chicken. Nothing in there. Anything interesting over this edge of town. These little houses. Into the spruce caboose. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this place has been looted. Oh, someone just used the grindstone. I wasn't expecting that. That sounded awful. That set my teeth right on edge. Yeah. It's a vanilla wolf. Oh, I missed you, puppers. Really, they did bloody change their sound effects. Yelping and howling a lot more. Right, I'm taking these out of my offhand because that constant flicking and clicking is driving me up the wall. If it's driving me up the wall, I can only imagine it's annoying you guys. Oh, I've got the urge. Yeah. I'm going to try and make sure that we try and get some stuff in at least once a week. Because, like I say, the hard stuff at work is done. I'm back to sort of more of the really boring shit that just sort of I can zone out through. The clocks have changed. I've had a week to try and get used to them, so it's not too bad. Come with me, box of bees. Come with me, and you'll be trapped inside a hole in the ground, and you'll be my best friend till I drown. I am dumb as a bum. Not all bums are very stupid. Some have had bad luck and are quite qualified. Which is terrifying, because you can work hard and be very, very well educated and an expert in your field and still wind up on the streets, because fuck you. Ah! Existential crisis, you know. Just a quick one. Now that is a survival island if I've ever seen one. No wood. No sand even. Oh, a little bit of sand. We've got some kelp and we've got some nonsense. We've got a boat nearby. That could be an interesting wee spot to do like a challenge for a week. See what you can get by with just the boat over here and the island there. Let's actually have a look, 'cause this is a complete boat as well. Not often you see these. Except it is absolutely filled with crap. Set the armor trims. Emeralds. Channel our inner Knuckles the Echidna. Them's my emeralds. And stand in the doorway for infinite air. That's not a treasure map. That's a pretend treasure map. So, I mean, aside from the armor trim stuff, not really much going on in there. That's a shame. I'll leave everything else anyway, because that'd still be interesting. Something to consider if I get bored. Is that an Ocean Monumente underneath me? Yep, that's an Oceane Monumente. Don't you fucking fire your laser beams at me, you weird eyeball fishies. I ain't got time to be lasered. Oh no, I've been given the spoon. I might as well be mining with a spoon, not a pickaxe. And we're going from regular ocean into cold ocean. I think I might be very cold. I do feel like they need to add a little bit of something to the oceans, even if it's just like another couple of fish types or something. It is in fact time to sleep, JC. We're on our way back home from our adventure. Oh, another tiny mushroom island. Oh, next to a really large mushroom island. Oh, actually, while I'm here, I'll grab some mycelium, because I do want to use that. Stand by me, and I'll be your friend. Stand by me.
And I'll be your friend till I suck your dick.
Oh, boy! Mining fatigue! For the next 4 minutes. Well, we know where this is. It's got a big fucking crater on it. Let's have a quick poke around while we're here. This is JC's island. JCD's nuts. Because I see some interesting, like, layout things. There's like a circle of sand, is that? So that's a house that's being laid out. Oh, it's like a little plot of actual grass. That's cool. Oh, and there's JC. Hello, JC. That's a big hole. What are you doing with your big hole?
It's beautiful, ain't it?
I'd help you fill it, but like, that's a lot of effort. Thank you. I needed a block of this goop. Or secrets.
Come with me.
Whee! It's that babies!
Come with me.
No, I want their membranes. Get down here, you winged bastards. I have no space. Take it, you can have the slow fall pots for the dragon. Yay! So much for no mobs. Oh, mushroom islands, they're so safe.
Oh, they're pretty safe.
Yeah. Phantoms just don't give a shit.
They don't care.
I like phantoms. Which is a very controversial take.
Now you might want to run to the middle, but this place is still dangerous.
Danger is my middle name. Sartana Danger Deluxe. Ooh. Hello, mushroom.
Yeah, it's an adventure cow.
Adventure cows are the best kind of cows.
Oh yeah. 1 second. Come here.
Burn, you evil bastards.
Where you at?
I went on the roof. There's a phantom in the boat. Ah, now he's gone.
No, that's fine. Drink that.
Goop! Thank you.
Wow. That was brutal. Why would you do that to me?
What else am I supposed to do with a bucket of cum?
Welcome to my ocean monument. This was a fun thing to go through. Also, make sure only one trapdoor is open.
Oh, this is pretty.
Yeah. I haven't done very much of anything to it, just add vines and mine the gold out.
I'm gonna say, what's the plan with this?
Going to empty it out, make it a giant hole, and kill those guys.
Ah, we'll go farm some prismarine.
Yeah.
I don't know what the like effective route is these days. Is it still just like the cross shape in the center?
I don't know. I have no idea.
I know some people just basically like put soul sand on top of everything and that's about it. Did you get the gold out of this thingy?
I already did.
Sweet. Oh my god, you grunted and moaned.
It was a pain to get rid of the Elder Guardians. The cow saved my life.
Cow OP.
Welcome back.
Yay!
Can't get lost. Oh, you could.
Do I hear
Yeah,
a challenge?
Go get lost in another ocean monument, okay? I'll save you, boat.
Fish are friends, not food. Unless they have laser beams.
And a shark with laser beams attached to their head.
We do love sharks with lasers strapped to their heads. Sea lanterns, sea lanterns. Are sea lanterns still the best light source?
Same as pumpkin and glowstone.
Oh, I mean, I know that the light level is fine. I was just talking about for like general purpose use because people hate jack-o'-lanterns. I like frog lights, but like, I'll probably set up a frog light farm at some point. Well, we've got all the biomes nearby, so I can just fucking frog up the mountain and stuff.
Yeah. You gotta realize that I have been poking these guys with a stick.
They do have a large eye, and if Zelda has taught me anything, poking them in it is the solution.
Yeah. It's usually an arrow, but...
Use the pointy, sticky stabber. These things are actually really cool. They need to do, like, more dungeon, like...
Yeah, we need more.
Yeah, big dungeon POIs. Like, the trial chambers are cool as well. I really like them.
Yeah. I mean, the trial chambers, I haven't really gone through one yet.
See, I've done one before, and I've done one with the Bad Omen on it. And they are a lot of fun. Like, they're hard. Yeah, because if you put Bad Omen on, you get, like, ominous keys. So, like, some of the spawners will spawn, like, harder enemies and things, and you'll get ominous keys, which can get you better loot. So it's, that's why we get it in a bottle now, because you can use it either for raids or for well, I'm pretty sure, like, the ominous, like, chests you can only open once per player, so... Because, what is there? There's, like, there's a music disc and a banner, I think, like the Breeze banner.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, the mace, which is...
What do you think about my filling in the ocean monument method, huh?
This is definitely a technique.
Don't worry, it's all fine. I like it. Gives me something to do.
If it works, it works.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that people be like, JC, you could be doing it smarter.
Well, first, all you've got to do is make a slime farm and a bee farm. And then using those farms, you can then go and get more redstone and do it all by the automatic system. And then what you gotta do is you gotta build a massive perimeter wall and fill in the entire thing with 3 deserts worth of sand.
I'm just... You might want to run into water. You might want to run into water. It's gonna hurt.
JC's new name is Sandy Cheeks, because his cheeks are all sandy. Ouch! Ouch, Charlie! Oh, still 2,000 blocks to home. I'm gonna keep going.
Let's look over there.
Yeah. So I assume everything between here and there has probably been looted.
I don't know. There's like another ocean monument over in that direction that hasn't been tapped yet.
Fair play.
And there's
Might do one at some point.
Bell's place that hasn't been tapped yet either.
Oh, there's loads of them on this world. Like, this world has just been, like, the goat for spawn buildings and things.
Uh-huh.
Still gotta look in that woodland mansion at some point.
Right.
Sartana away! Bye, JC!
Have fun with sleep, don't get lasered to death.
I'll get lasered if I damn well please! Oh, we've got the armadillos as well, actually, which I want to see if I can bring home. Because they can passively generate scutes, which is cool. And you just have to walk past them so they curl up, and sometimes they'll just drop a scute. You don't even have to brush them. You can just brush them to force them to drop scutes, which is cool. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Oh, goodness gravy, I am knackered. Oh. It's really been a long week. So, no alarms tomorrow. Nice, long lie-in. And then, depending on what we wind up doing in the evening, I might stream again. We'll see what we've got on, because I have been playing a couple of other bits sort of offline, so I've been playing a lot of Mega Bonk, which has just been fun to kill time. and ball pit, actually. So that's quite fun. It's almost like a, not like pachinko, but like almost like breakout. Like a breakout style game, which is, it's actually been surprisingly fun. There's another Black Guardian. Thank you, Ocean Monument, that I didn't see. That's very helpful. You can use those to like farm ink if you're like clever with it. I know I've seen some people where their strategy for doing the Ocean Monument is just basically cover everything in soul sand. Which is fair, because it forces the Guardians to the surface and then you just sort of like funnel them. Just glad that there's multiple options for like tackling them now. And they are still really fun, like I was saying. Like, more sort of like dungeon POIs would really help the game sort of get more of that exploration. I think that's something that it does need, because sometimes it is fun to just go out on a quest. But eventually you find all the stuff that you really want. Like, oh, can I really be asked to go out again? It took forever to find a desert. I think... No, I didn't wander through one, because if I'd wandered through one, I would have grabbed a cactus. So we've been really lucky for most biomes, except deserts. That's hilarious. The other thing I've not seen yet is a pillager outpost. So, gotta keep an eye out for them. Oh, we're down by Splamay's, or Splamay Piani's area. God. Seen a few. Hey, fair enough. I'm assuming no doot horns then. Because my assumption is if you'd found one, you would have a doot horn, and you would be dooting. I can just sort of go. I don't need to be carrying around that lilac anymore. Bloop. And I don't like leaving boats just in the world, because they do eventually start to cause lag, because they are entities. You do have a doot horn! How can you keep this information from me? Oh, the doot horns are just in the top chest. Not guaranteed spawn. Oh, right. We are getting close to home. Because that's the regular home, so we're coming up on the little spawn town. And then we've got the forever home just across the river. Whee! I know it's all blocks, but it still manages to be a gorgeous game. Like, even if you go back to like the old versions, you know, years ago, it's still pretty. I mean, it was definitely rougher. But, it's just never lost that charm, which is nice. Pretty ugly. Oh, goodness me. Well, I was just over this hill. And then we'll sit. We'll have a nice little stream ending chat, see if there's anyone that we can raid out to tonight. Because I assume the schedules are going to shift slightly, because I know some areas change from summertime a little bit different to others. Some places just don't have it at all. Oh, Kota's online. Sweet. I know he raided out to me last time, so it's only fair. There's the entrance to the Forever Home. I say forever home as if I'm going to be here forever. One day I'll leave. Ah, my legs. Tomorrow we leave DST. Oh, the new Don't Starve Together like trailer made me sad. Oh, I did manage to get 2 full hives and one not full, but that'll still be enough bees to serve me purposes for a while. Oh, but yes, right, let's jump out of the server before doing anything else. Let's go back to just chatting. And while we're running the just chatting, I will prepare the raid. But I just want to say a massive thank you, guys. I know it's been like a week of me just sort of not really being on. I'm going to try and get back on a little bit more. It's just now and again I have weeks where I am not rested at all. And you know, I don't mind being a bit tired, but I don't want to be like not fun. Like even if it's just sort of sitting there and yakking. So I'm going to try and be a little bit better for that, but it's just health stuff. It's shit. Is the nice way of putting it. But we'll see where we get to. But for tonight, I'm going to say a massive, massive thank you. But I'm not going to squish everywhere too much, because otherwise I'll just do nothing but squish. Yeah. Have yourselves a lovely evening, and I'll catch you next time. Alright, bye!